I think the chairman and my first speaker has already introduced the subject. So we will like to go how we are and what are my perspective from PetroCoal industry point of view. I just planned my talk in this direction, brief introduction, and how the industry and the technology, and what are the technological issues, and skill development, and how to manage our talent resource, and concluding remarks. See, we all know that in our industries and institutions, as the previous speaker has particularly stressing that human resource is the most important in any organization, not the machines, not the infrastructure. A country's economy, if you see, depends technically skilled manpower. See, you can see the developed country and developing country and underdeveloped countries. You can manage, you can see how many technically skilled persons are there. So the country's economy also depends upon the skilled manpower. So accordingly, proper utilization of and management of HR is very, very important. If you see the hydrocarbon industry scenario, we all know that earlier exploration techniques are based on conventional techniques. Now many new techniques are coming very rapidly due to depleted resources. So our HR, our resources need to also develop to the new technology. See, hydrocarbon exploration is now focusing on many deeper resources. All shallow gas and shallow oil is gone. So looking at the shale gas, which is a new scenario in US, and CBM, UCG, these are the main areas which we are going to focus, and these all need, new technologies and new methodologies by our students. New technology is being introduced by the industry on a very fast track. If you take any industry, wherever the new technology is there, industry is ready to implement. It's going on. But the problem is, understanding this new technology by our academic institutions is very poor. So there is a gap. So our students are not getting benefited with the new technology because our academic institutions and our academic people are not updated their knowledge to the new things. So this is a problem which we are right now facing. See, if you see earlier, we have been learning conventional seismics, conventional gravity, things like that. At the present, this is no more valid. We all need to learn what is 3D seismics, what is 4D seismics. And normal gravity is not enough. We need to learn gradiometric methods. We need to learn microgravity. And also electromagnetics. Now we are entering into marine environment. Previously, electromagnetics considered to be not valid in marine environment. Now marine electromagnetics are coming in a big way. Vertical drilling. Even in drilling technology, we all know that normal drilling, but now it's coming to hydrofracturing, using horizontal drilling and hydrofracking. So these are the various new methodologies coming up in the present scenario. So there is a lot of paradigm shift from the conventional techniques to the new techniques. But if you see the comparison between what PetroCoal industry and what academia is doing, PetroCoal industry right now already industry is implementing the technology. But our teaching still continue with the old technology. This is the problematic. A poor connection with the academy. The industry doesn't talk to the academia. And less contact, and academicians are very busy only in teaching. They don't take update themselves to news. This is the major problem. Industry professionals are always on implementation with speed, as production is the main motivation for them. Academic professors are too slow in updating the new. Not that people are trying to update, but their pace of the new technology is very slow. So they are leaving the industry after the people are leaving after retirement, and they will become consultants. But there is no good policy to attract these people to the academic sector. This is also another problem. So output of the industry is based on speed and production. This is their main motivation. But academia is interested only in publishing research papers. Whether that is useful or not, they just publish research papers and try to get their career and promotion. That's it, full stop. They don't need to bother about what the industry wants, what our industry needs. So there is a lot of gap between the industry and academia. Another problem which India is facing is the aging. As Madam has already pointed out, nobody can stop the age of an employee. Okay? Aging is a global phenomenon. Everybody, today, young, 20, tomorrow, after 20 years, you become old. So it's an academic, it has got academic implications. We need to look into this aspect in a much more focused way. But we have no definite policy for post-retirement. Once you retire, finish. Things are over. It's not that. Knowledge is not limited. But we don't have any policy on retired employees to get good attraction to the academia. If you want to assess the organization, you can see what are the age of the employees, number of employees if you take it, and then you can plot a graph, and this is a balanced organization. So you have a lot of middle-level managers, and you have very few aged persons, and we have also very few youngsters. So this is the balanced, matured organization. So if you go to another organization, if you do it, and the organization like this, there are very, very few youngsters, and majority of them are very, very old. So this type of organization is imbalanced. That means there are no workers, there are only managers. So this is the problem for an organization. So we need to analyze in your own organization where you stand and in which way to go. So if you plot this graph and see whether the curve looks like this or if the curve looks like this. If this curve looks like this, that means there are more youngsters recruited and there are very few managers and very few elderly people who can guide them. This is an excellent organization. It's a young organization. It's a dynamic organization. So you need to see what type of organization you are in order to increase your manpower in your organization. See, the issue is many of the organizations, they don't have advanced planning for the recruitment. So advanced planning and recruitment of employees is one of the important aspects for any organization. Because we all know the age of the persons, we all know that how many people are retiring, we all know the head of the person is going to retire. But in our country, if you look at it, there are many organizations which are headless. That means we don't have planning to recruit or make things that a person wants to retire, another person will occupy immediately. So many organizations are lagging behind head. Once there is no head of the organization, the institution suffer. The manpower suffers. The human resource suffers. This is an issue. So now I'm talking about so many things. I can say what we are doing it. What we are doing in Germany. You see, Germany is a Gujarat Energy Research and Management Institute. I'll just share with you a few things what we are doing. I mean, you can't see that a small figure in a river contains two banks, and the left hand, they never meet each other. So if you see that, it is like academia and the industry. They don't meet each other. Always, they do what they want, and these people, they do what they like. So this is a problem in our country. So Germany is trying to bridge the gap between the two. Academia on one side, and then industry on another side. How we are doing it? We have initiated a summer program for all the students, where from IITs we recruit 20 people, and then we are pumping them with knowledge, with new techniques in hydrocarbon sector. In 2 months of time, they produce research papers. They can be published in an international journal. Such is the talent we have, but we are not exploiting them. We are exploiting it. In Germany, we are exploiting it. If you can see our website, you can see the publications by the students who have done very few months, 2 months to 3 months. We have trained more than 100 students so far in our country. All are absorbed in their jobs. Our students with the latest information, knowledge, they are ready to enter the PetroCoal industry. So this is the thing we are doing as per the youngsters are concerned. We are also taking up an industry-based professional programs. We have initiated a solar rooftop and labs for 6 ITIs. You know, there are ITIs are the persons where you have a lot of training going on for intermediate to youngsters, intermediate range, and they don't have a solar lab. So what we have done is, at 6 locations, we have established the labs on their own rooftops. It will form like a model, it forms like a laboratory for them. So the teachers will be trained to how to use it. So when the teacher is trained, he will be go on producing the students who have been trained in the solar. We all know that solar rooftop Our target is 40 gigawatts. 100 gigawatts is the major target, out of which 60 gigawatts is to come from major installations like megawatt scale, but 40 gigawatts has been assigned only from the rooftops. But where are the people? So these are the things which we are going to consider. Initiation of smart school through GT. We all know that government of India wants to do 100 cities in India, 100 smart cities in India. But where are the people? What is a smart city? How many people know what to do to make a city smart? We need smart people. So we are doing that. We are trying to do that. So we are initiated a national certification program. Our aim is to train 10,000 solar technicians per year. We are ambitious. We are ambitiously going in a very big way in this direction. I think next month we are going to conduct training of the trainers in Delhi. So you can see our website for further information. And we have also initiated exclusively for women, I hope women scientists will agree with me, Nari Power. Nari Shakti is the one. So we are trying to, we have already done this. I will show you the things. See, this is the inauguration of 6 ITI rooftop programs in Gujarat. This has been inaugurated through video conference. 6 locations, laboratories has been established in their own rooftop buildings, which forms like a laboratory for them. This is the inauguration of the smart school with the Gujarat Technological University along with Germany. We have initiated this to train the smart people to make smart cities in India. This is the goal. So this university, this technological university is trying to generate MTech students and then train them in what is a smart city, what to do with smart city, how to make a normal city to a smart city. So this is the skill development. So this we are doing in, along with GTU. And this is the national certification program. We have released, we are going ahead, already couple of programs already started. 3rd program is going to be in Delhi. So we are going to take the professionals and actually the institutions. We are tying up with MOUs with different institutions who are already developing solar and they're taking their personnel and training them. So it's a training of the trainers program. This has already started. So this is another one on Nari Shakti. I told you that this is the university solar training program which we have completed recently, February 1st to 9. And this is the oil and gas training program. And these are the different trainings we have: renewables, petroleum, gas, environment and energy efficiency. So these are the 3 different sectors we have chosen to give a professional training to the industrial persons. And if you can see the growth, there are already nearly 800 people have been trained by us. And this is the concluding remarks. And these concluding remarks, you all know, this is a very general one, which is the HR is very important. Technology in hydrocarbon is changing. We need to change the skills to tune to the hydrocarbon industry. There is a need to increase the skills of the younger generation. There is also need to manage the talent available with experienced professionals. Our research should be based on industry-based, not publication for publication's sake. Thank you very much.